Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? For fast and the cheapest coins anywhere, make sure you guys check out MMOEXP.com and use code ZERK for 5% off your order. Link is in the description.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another Madden Ultimate Team video, and today I'm going to be going over the fastest way to get 99 overall Cam Chancellor. For those of you guys that didn't know, with the new Season 3, they released these challenges you guys can see right here: win games, win career solo battles or head-to-head, and then takeaways and sacks to get Cam Chancellor up to a 99 overall, which that card is incredible. You absolutely want to go ahead and get it. Now, I do want to say, okay, I apologize for not having this video out sooner. Usually, I would have this video out, you know, like day one of the new season when everything came out. But for those of you guys that are not new to the channel, for those of you guys that have been around here, you already know I was on vacation, so I didn't really have a lot of time to even look at these objectives whenever you get a video done. I was on vacation, but I did still cover the content and everything, and now that I'm back, I'm gonna cover a lot of content like this for you guys. Now, I don't give a shout out to Lake Robinette for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys have a chance, shout out in the next video, drop a like in the vid, make sure you guys are sub to channel, notification bell on, and comment down below Noti Gang. And guys, if you have not already checked out Underdog Fantasy, you can use code ZERK to match your first deposit up to $100. We have a lot of NBA games coming up still. We also have a lot of college basketball and a whole bunch of other stuff that's available on the app. Esports, if you're big into like CSGO, whatever, check that out. And if you guys want to go ahead and copy my personal slips that I do every single day, follow me over on Twitter. I'm always tweeting out, talking to you guys about the best potential picks. We've been destroying it with the NBA recently, so make sure you guys follow me over on Twitter and check out Underdog Fantasy. Use code ZERK to match your first deposit up to $100. Which, by the way, my vacation recently was paid with winnings all from Underdog in the past couple of weeks because we've just been destroying it. But as you guys can see, we do have these objectives. Now, let's get into these right now. Of course, win 150 games with an overall of or above 90, and the same with 92, but it's 250 games. That's gonna really come down to you, right? You're just gonna have to be able to get a good team. Now, playing solos, getting all those free players, that's obviously going to help you as well. And when I did take a look at these objective lists, honestly, I wasn't even gonna make a video on this, but I know some of you guys may not know like the correct solos to play, whatever, and people on Twitter told me to still make the video. So that is exactly why I'm making this video. So obviously, winning the games, I'll go over what solos to do, but yes, you're gonna need at least a 92 overall team to get all of these. Now, a 92 overall team, it's not as hard as it may seem. Honestly, if you just play a little bit and get all the solos done, you get a bunch of NCAT 94s, you get a bunch of NCAT, you know, whatever else overalls to help your team, and just naturally playing, you're going to get some pretty decent players. I think my no money spent team right now is like a 93, and I haven't really played a ton over there. So you're going to have to put a little bit of time into the game to just get your overall if you're not already there. Now, the career solo battle or head-to-head season wins, I've already got that done instantly. I've already had those, so that counts. All of your previous ones, it says career, you know, it's not just for this season. So if you've been playing head-to-head at all, if you've been playing solo battles at all, you may already be done with that. But then these two, I think, are the hardest ones. And yes, it is going to take a little bit of time, but surprisingly so, I've been getting tweeted all weekend, even while I was on vacation, of people having Cam Chancellor done already. And I had not actually gotten a chance to look at the objectives and see exactly what they are. And I know it looks pretty crazy, get 200 sacks Cam Chancellor, force 100 takeaways, but if you read the fine print, guys, it doesn't actually have to be with Cam. He just has to be on your team to get the collectible. I know a lot of people saw that and thought, oh, how am I going to get 200 sacks to the safety? You don't have to. He just has to be in your team. All right, so as you guys can see, I have absolutely 0 wins over the computer, and also I have absolutely 0 sacks right now. As I said, I just got off vacation, and I did actually get a tweet from Davion Andrews. I want to say shout out to you because I tweeted I was about to make a video like this and that I was about to start the grind for Cam, and he suggested a solo for me to do to actually get the sacks and takeaways. I already know a very, very easy one, but his actually makes a ton of sense, and I'm sure there are very, very similar solo challenges to this you guys can do. And I'm going to showcase the solo you guys should do as well to get the 250 wins very, very easily. So, what you guys want to do, you want to come over here to campaign week 2. You should have this, of course. Now, you could do like this one, general defense, which is, you know, hold opponent under 30 yards this drive. Or you can do this one, which is the passing defense, and it's hold your opponents under 20 passing yard this drive. So we're doing this one, right? If you do that first one, they might run the ball. But since you're doing a solo challenge where they're programmed to try to pass the ball, they're going to pass more. So I run the New York Giants defense, and you go down to nickel, go over twice to double A gap, and mid blitz. I've done this so many times. I know some people like to do, you know, the punt safe or even field goal block, whatever. For me personally, I like to do this one, scream around the edge, and you get a sack like that. Now also, if you want to do something even farther to kind of make sure you get like takeaways more, I like to hit coaching adjustments and go to tackling and put it on aggressive. Now, most of the time when you do this, you're going to get fumbles on the quarterback, right? Now right here, he's coming on 5 wide, so I'm actually just going to run some straight up man coverage here, guard the tight end, try to get out there in time, and of course, they complete a pass on me. But you can see right there in the very first play, we got a sack. Sometimes they might be able to scramble away and you won't get the sack. The quarterback just runs, which right here, 3rd and 2, and there's a fumble. Well, that wasn't expected, and I kind of wanted to get a strip sack, but that worked right there. So right there, you guys saw that we got a sack, and we also got a fumble. Now, this is just going to take time. It's just straight up going to take you guys time, maybe a couple of hours, whatever to do. But another thing people like to do is actually come out here, and this is something that I have done before, is do the straight rush, or even the blocking one, the squeeze block, I believe it's called, if you want to do that. But I've done this one before as well, just the straight rush, and you can see there's just not enough blockers right here. So if you come off the edge fast enough like that, you can also get a sack and get a fumble just like that. Personally, I like to do the mid blitz more, but it just comes down to how the solo is going. Sometimes the quarterback will scramble and throw it away, whatever. Might get a little bit annoying, but you can do either one of those methods. Personally, I like to do the mid blitz, and I'll just showcase it once again here. Maybe the quarterback will scramble around, but if the running back is actually going out on a route, sometimes I'll notice that the quarterback will throw it. So I'll just jump out and guard him, but if the running back's not, I'll just come in right there, get a sack like that. So very, very simple stuff, but as I said, yeah, it's still going to take you a couple of hours to do whatever, but is it worth it to get 99? He broke the sack. Are you kidding me? Broke the sack. Is it worth it to get 99 Cam Chancellor? Absolutely, especially with Cam Chancellor. I believe giving +1 hit power, I want to say once you get him max out to 99 to all free safeties and strong safeties on your team. I believe that is what it is. So yeah, absolutely you want to do that. All right, so I showed you guys the solo challenge you guys want to do to get your sacks and your takeaways. Now I'm going to show you which solo you guys should be doing here to actually just straight up get a bunch of wins. Now, if you also want a solo challenge just to get fumbles, this is something that I did at the beginning of the game with Cam Chancellor to just get fumbles, and I'll tell you guys right now, this is strictly if you already have all your wins done, everything like that, and you just need fumbles. I would go back down to campaign week 2 and do the full game solo versus the Ravens. This is the exact solo that I did at the beginning of the year when I just needed fumbles left to get Cam Chancellor, and all you do is score touchdowns, and then you squib kick on the kickoff, and you hit stick. And if you guys play this solo on 1 star, almost every single time that you get a hit stick tackle on the kickoff, it's gonna be a fumble. This is how I got all of my fumbles earlier in the year for Cam Chancellor. This is exactly what I did. So if you want to do your takeaways, you can see we start off by actually kicking the ball. So I'm just gonna go ahead. We're gonna squib kick it, max power here, so we don't get like a terrible animation of them running up and like falling on the football, because that can really mess with stuff. As I said that, it happens, but you can see right there, fumble. We got the hit stick, and we got the fumble. Then literally all I would do, come in here, score a TD, kickoff, fumble, kickoff, fumble, kickoff, fumble. Now, since you are starting from the beginning of the game, you're going to have to finish the game out to get your stats to count. So as I said, only if you just need the takeaways, you can do that for a little bit. It takes a while to get the game done, but that'll help you get the takeaways. And again, as I said, exactly what I did to get Cam Chancellor. Now, if you guys have your team overall up, let's say you got your takeaways, you got your sacks, now you just need the wins. Well, that's very, very easy. Pretty much what everybody did at the beginning of the year to get XP was week 4, field goals. Put it on 1 star. Or you can even do 2 stars, actually. 2 stars, the bar goes quicker, which is actually better because it allows you to get done quicker, allows you to kick quicker, but it's very, very simple. You come in here, you kick your 27-yard field goal. You really don't even have to try at all, to be honest, with this kick. And to be completely honest here, if you have a kicker that doesn't have, focus kicker, so the bar will just go quicker, it's probably better. To be honest, it's probably better if you just go out and buy like a cheap gold kicker or cheap elite kicker, or just take off focus kicker, because you can see the bar just moves a lot slower. And if you're just coming here 250 times, it's going to add up. So that is exactly what solos you guys want to do to get your sacks, to get your takeaways, just want them, or to get your solos done. And if you're trying to determine which would be faster, head to head or going through and playing solo battles, in my opinion, you can get done solo battles pretty quickly, right? You can get done solo battles 15 minutes, whatever, but you do have to win. So if you're like a really, really good head-to-head player, you get a bunch of rage quits and you don't happen to have those head-to-head wins done or the solo battles done, you can go through and do those. So hopefully that did help you guys out. And as you guys can see now, I did play a couple of extra solos in between here, but if we go ahead and take a look now at the Ultimate Champion objectives, we'll see exactly how far I am in here as I click Superstars. Let's try that again. Ultimate Champions and not Superstars. You guys can see it did count. As I said, I actually did play a couple more there just to get some wins. So 8 wins, 250, and we already had 6 sacks and 6 takeaways. So honestly, by the time you guys see this video, I may already have him done. Which I'm recording this part of the video about 3 hours after just finishing that video right there and then just getting right into the solos and everything, a little bit over 3 hours later, and I have him done. So yeah, really doesn't take that long. You guys can see all the way maxed out, does get +1 hit power to strong safety and free safeties. This card is insane. Gameplay over on Zirksee too, I'm sure, by the time this video goes up or some point today. So hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure you guys drop a like in the video, and of course hit that sub button down below. Let me know what solos you guys did, any other tips, any other methods to maybe even get this done quicker, or some other videos that you guys want to see me do now that I'm actually back. Let me know down below. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time.